guys, this is Tron MCAT if you didn't already know, and as you can tell by this new world I'm creating, we are going to be learning about commands and command blocks. Now, the thing about command blocks is that we can use the same commands we would normally use in a game. So if you don't know how to use regular commands, this will teach you that as well. The only difference between a command block and a regular command is the way it's triggered, I guess. So we're gonna start by, well, hello, I'm Tron MCAT. I'm glad my skin is working. Oh, that's awkward. I broke a block. So the first thing we need to do, the first command we're gonna learn here is the give command, because in order to use command blocks at all, we need to give Tron MCAT. Oh, there's sheep. I forgot that animals are going to be here. Whatever, it's fine. Give Tron MCAT command block 1. So, this is what the command block looks like. That is the Minecraft name for it and the ID. And the reason I have, if you want to see the IDs of everything in the game, you press F3 and then H following it, and it will allow you to do that, and it will turn it on and off. I didn't click H because I did not want to turn it off. So we're going to learn a few different commands today, not all of them, but just some. So we're going to start by going like, oops, spoiler alert, like this. So we've got 5 command blocks here, and we're going to make them all do different things. So on this one, we're going to say give, and then instead of writing Tron MCAT, we're going to go like this. We're going to say the nearest player at P. We're going to give them an iron chestplate. Now, if you don't put a number afterwards, it'll just automatically give 1. On this one, we're going to type in give at player iron leggings. And I'm sure you can tell what I'm going to do here. I'm going to give the player an iron helmet and then iron boots as well. Give iron boots. And then on this one, we're going to give at player iron sword. So, now we have these command blocks, but, oops, that's awkward. We have these command blocks, but you're probably wondering, how Tron MCAT do we use them? How do we actually give it to give the nearest player anything? Well, this is why it's different than a command, because as you saw, when I typed my first one, it just automatically gave me the command block. The difference with using the command blocks is redstone. So we're going to do this with a simple way we can do this real fast. I also want a nice pretty block. Here we go. Let's use stone. Let's just do this to make it easy. You can use repeaters for this or other ways, but this is the fastest way I know how to make this little setup here. So we're going to go like this and we're going to make a nice pretty wall like this. So now the button will trigger the redstone, which will trigger these, which will make the sheep get off. Go away, sheep. Okay, so let's come over here, hit the block, and we got our armor and our sword. Now, I believe there is a way to actually use the ID numbers, which is why I was saying that. If you can see, there's an ID number, but it tells you Minecraft wooden _ button for this one. I tried using the numbers and it actually did not work, so we're just going to put this on because we already have it. Don't really need it. So that is how you use the give command. The thing is, you have to know either the number, I guess, or the name. So this is just sign. I was going to give myself a sign, but I didn't know whether it was called wooden sign or sign. Anyway, we're going to call this the give command. Now, clearly I can just type give Tron MCAT iron chestplate, and I'll get one. But if I use this, I can do multiple at once and not have to worry about typing, and it's great. This, by the way, the thing about command blocks is that you can use them to make adventure maps for your friends to play or for anyone to play. It's pretty cool. So that's our first command. The next one we're going to do is one that probably you see all the time if you play on like PvP maps and all sorts. Whenever you click that duel button or something and you get teleported somewhere. We're going to do that one. So I don't have to build this fancy wall, but I'm going to because I think it looks better. We're going to put a button right in the middle. Oops, that's not the middle, Tron. Okay. So we're going to line the redstone first. Doesn't really matter. We're just going to line it right here. So we're going to call this, we're going to TP us to another place. So first let's check out what our coordinates are. 382, and then 4, and then negative 220. So we're going to go to TP, and that is the command, and you can do TP to a person when you type it in chat. So let me just show it in chat first. There's no other person here, but if I was playing with someone else, I could go TP Landslide, that's my sister, and it would bring me there, but she's not on right now, so it doesn't bring me anywhere. That would bring me to her. But we're gonna go TP. Let's TP all the players. That's at A, because that's where you would put a person's name. So we're gonna put at A, and then we're gonna type in some coordinates. So I think it was negative 300. Now I want to check because I don't want to mess up. No, it was positive. Okay. So let's just go to positive 400, and then we'll go to 4, and then we'll go to 220 or negative 220. Just keep that one consistent. So this should work now, where if we press this button, it teleports us exactly where, hey, it's right behind. Cool, it went straight that way. It'll teleport us right over there. Okay, the next command we're going to learn is the game. Well, first let's label this. Let's label this TP. Now, we are going to label this sign game mode. So we're going to do 2 for this one, just so we can get clear what the game modes are. I'll actually show you the third as well. There are 3 different game modes. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking there's 3? I thought there was only 2. Creative and survival. What else could there be? Now, you might know about this game mode. I didn't know about it until a little while ago. But anyway. So, we would type in here, game mode, and game mode, okay, I feel like I need to show it first in the chat. So if I went game mode 2, that puts me in survival mode. I can't do anything. Now game mode 1, back in creative. So in this one, we're going to go game mode 1, and we're going to go random player. Since I'm on right now, it'll be me, but we're going to do that just to see how it all works. Game mode 2, random player, and game mode 3, random player. Okay, so if we click on this one, we're already on creative mode, but it says set Tron MCAS game mode to creative mode. Now, if I click this one, adventure mode. That's funny. I thought it was I thought that was survival mode. Oh, what? That awkward moment when you don't know stuff. Okay, let's click this again. So apparently game mode 2 is adventure mode. Huh. Okay, so just kidding, there's I didn't know that. Game mode 0 would be, I knew game mode 0 was survival mode, but I didn't know, I thought it was the same thing as game mode 2. So let's just pretend that I didn't know that I didn't mess that up. So this will bring me to survival mode, then creative mode, then adventure mode, which is the mode where you can't break blocks, and that's when these come in handy because you can click buttons to get stuff and all sorts of cool stuff. Let's pretend like I knew that already. Now game mode 3 is spectator mode, and you can go through blocks and fly all around. I can't hit buttons though, so let's just game mode 1 ourselves in our chat. So that's just a simple way to make these buttons. Yeah. That's awkward that I didn't know that. Interesting. So yeah, that would be the game mode area. I'm learning too, you guys, but at least I sort of knew how it worked anyway. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. Now, the only other one we're going to learn this time around is the enchant command. But the thing is, we're not going to use how to do it with a command block, because actually we are going to use it. We are going to do that. So let's do that. We're going to put one right here, followed by some redstone. I'm going to make it nice and long and put a button here, and we're going to call this enchant. Now, the enchant, I'm going to show it to you first. Let me just give myself, I'll use my sword for this one because I'm going to set a specific enchantment on that command block, whereas the sword is not going to be the one I put on there. So if you hold the sword, you type enchant Tron MCAT, and then we're going to press tab, Minecraft, and then press tab again, and it's going to show us all of the enchantments. I'm not sure if you can do this in the command block, which is why I'm showing it here first. But what I want on my sword is not efficiency, I want sharpness. And if you press tab, it'll finish what you're typing for you. So I want sharpness, and then I want sharpness 5. Can I get that? Yes, I can. So now I have sharpness 5 on my sword. Now, I believe that with our command block, we can type enchant nearest player with Minecraft protection 4. I want to get all of my armor in protection, to be protection 4 armor. So let's get it out like this. I'm a neat freak who must have it in order. So we're going to go like this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And so now we have entirely prot 4 armor and a sharpness 5 sword. Let's see how fast we can kill that sheep. Boom! Dead! So these are the first 4 commands I'm going to show you guys. I'll have more planned for the next tutorial on commands and command blocks episode. I didn't see any difference, and I thought about making a command series and then making a command block, but the thing is they go hand in hand. The only difference is you need redstone in order to make the command blocks work. So I figured I'd show it both. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial on how to use commands and how to use command blocks, and I hope you learned a thing or two. I learned a thing or two. Yep, I learned a thing or two. So, eventually I hope to make some adventure maps that are going to be pretty cool, so I'm working on that, and maybe you guys can learn how to make adventure maps as well. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and goodbye! Oh, I didn't stop recording. Well, that was awkward.